The lightsabers are down, the thirst is up, and it's time for another bonus episode in a galaxy not so far away. We're ranking our top 5 Star Wars characters we date, deciding who's a Sith and who's just a simp, and putting Maria in the hot seat for her employee picks. Welcome to the No More Late Fees podcast. I'm Danielle.
And I'm Jackie, and we're just two best friends and ex-Blockbuster employees rewatching some of the best and worst movies from the late 90s and early 2000s. And in this bonus episode, we're welcoming back our pal and Star Wars ride or die, Maria. Welcome.
Hi guys, thank you for having me back. I love discussing Star Wars with you. Have my Anakin shirt ready to defend my man.
You've
Especially on this one.
ride into the wheels, come off with this one.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be definitely very hard.
I am happy to close this chapter out. I mustn't lie about that. So, what's new with you? What's going on in your area of the galaxy? I guess you could say.
It's been good. I'm a little bummed that I couldn't watch Revenge of the Sith in theaters because it's like the 20th anniversary. That's not new with me. I just want everyone to know it's the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, which is really exciting. It just brings me back to when I first saw Hayden Christensen in high school. I remember being like, who is that? And just chemically altered. So definitely a lot of nostalgia this week for sure.
Jackie, you
never
saw
been the same since.
Jackie, you saw it in the theater, right?
I did. I went last Thursday. Ken was out of town, so Johnny went with me.
Poor Johnny.
And now he's on a Star Wars kick. He's like, I wasn't really like I was adjacent and like if they were on, I'd watch them. But he's like, I really want to like sit and watch everything. And Ken was like immediately like, here's machete order. Here's this. This is how you need to watch it. I was like,
oh wow,
you do you. But yeah, we went. It was great. I went to the Alamo Draft House, which is awesome because they show like they were showing like the commercials for the promos, mostly for episode 1 because they had like a lot of endorsement deals when it came out. And there was a girl a couple seats down from me, and like there were a couple of commercials where I guess it was 3 fast food restaurants. So there was a Pizza Hut delivery lady, there was Colonel Sanders, and there was a Chihuahua. And like the Chihuahua kept showing up, and finally the girl turns to her friend, she goes, what's with the talking Chihuahua? Like, is it a mascot for KFC? Like, I'm so confused. I was like,
I can't.
Does she not?
Oh my god, I feel so old.
I know. It was just like, and her friend like looked at her like, are you insane? And she was like, that's the Taco Bell Chihuahua. Like,
I could just hear Maddie from Euphoria saying, bitch, are you kidding? Are you joking?
You better be joking.
You better be joking. Oh my God.
But when we went in, because I haven't been taking notes about like the plot and like the movie itself, because ChatGPT does that for me now. So it's a lot. I can enjoy and like be one with the movie more. So as we're going in, my brother was like, how are you going to take notes? We're in the theater. I was like, I don't need to take notes anymore. It's fine. Cut to, if you've never been to an Alamo Draft House, they have little pieces of paper and tiny, tiny pens for you to write your orders because it's a full like kitchen. So I have 3 pieces of paper front and back that I wrote in the dark because I had questions for Ken and I had a lot to say about this.
Well, when you said you were going to go see it in the theater, I just was like, oh, okay, cool, because I know Alamo just does stuff like that. I didn't know this was like a national re-release situation happening. And then when I was on Instagram, I liked and saved one video because I knew we were doing the episode on Instagram. So I've been getting a lot of Star Wars content, and I was like, this shit is blowing up. And then I went to see Sinners, and then I saw in the box office news that, oh yeah, the Revenge of the Sith was number 2. And I was like, oh shit, they re-released this everywhere. So I was like, I should go see it on Tuesday when it's like cheap. And it just so happened one of our pod pals from Tis from Tis the Podcast. I was fucking up. Anthony, he moved here, and so we went to go see it. And it was great because I could fully talk throughout the whole fucking thing because it wasn't that crowded, and
Yeah.
obviously we've all seen it, some more
Yeah.
than others. And so I was actually excited about seeing it again because I have disassociated from this entire prequel series because I've talked about this before. When I went to college, the first one came out and I was so excited and I was like, damn. And so I was like, okay, the second one, this is gonna be my time. They're gonna learn. So by the time the third one came out, I was just like, I just gotta get this over with. I had no expectations. And when I tell you rewatching this movie was like I saw a brand new film because I didn't remember not a fucking thing in this movie. But yeah, I definitely have some notes too, mental notes that I want to talk
Yeah.
about because I was saying them out loud.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
laughing a lot. This was a comedy.
Oh,
It's made for kids.
laughed.
Let's not forget this. It's
I
made for
know.
children.
And I went Thursday, so it was pretty much like the opening of the re-release. So we
Mhm.
had the diehards in our theater.
Ooh.
Let me tell you, when we got to the part with Mace Windu and Palpatine, I was cackling and the rest of the theater was silent. And I was just like, they're gonna murder me.
I was doing the same thing, especially that part. So, but the funny thing is, Maria, yes, this is a children's movie, but like there are so many high quality children's movies that have
Fair.
come out that aren't talking down to the children. Like
True.
we've talked about this a million times. We'll talk about it on the episode that this man should have put the pen fucking down after the first movie. But I digress.
We
We
will
have
definitely. I think. I really. Yeah. Whenever we talk about the actual movie, but like I want to. I should have run down lines. It's the dialogue. It will always be the
Yes.
dialogue.
Yes.
Again, we'll talk about this when we're talking about the movie. But yeah, no, you're completely right. And we talked about Attack of the Clones together, and like Attack of the Clones is objectively terrible. Like, there's just no
Yes.
getting past it. So like, I will say Revenge of the Sith is like a step up, but it's still badly written dialogue. So
Yes. And I will talk about that on our episode about how you set me
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Because you said this in the last episode that once we got to this third one, it was going to be a step up. And that made me have too many high
Hopeful?
hopes.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Yeah. And so I was like, damn you, Maria, at the end of the movie.
I did disclaimer. I didn't watch these movies when they came out. I watched them 3 years ago for the first time.
that
So I
makes
had no
it worse.
expectations. And I remember being like, what? Like, this was my first time watching Star Wars ever. So I was just like, the prequels, I heard these were terrible. So when I was watching this, I'm like, okay. My bar was already so low. So I think time really helps these movies. It's just, that's what I'm going to say.
Well, we have a game. I love the name of it, Sith or Simp. Jackie, tell us what we're going
Please
to
tell
be
us the
doing.
rules of this game.
So we like to torture ourselves. So each player is going to bring their top 5 Star Wars characters you date from across the franchise. We're talking movies, animated shows, video games,
Oh.
whatever you want. But after you share your list, you can only keep 3. The others must be sacrificed to the Sarlacc pit.
Mhm.
Am I going first?
You know who you want already?
I mean, we already know who I'm going to pick first, but actually, I might surprise you with my first pick.
Well, I feel like you'll say Pedro Pascal maybe and Diego Luna in there.
Oh,
Am I
forgot about
right?
Diego.
You forgot about
But
Diego?
no, you know who I'm thinking about right now? Wait, should I wait?
Oh, I don't even know. Forget that. Sorry. I know exactly
I was like,
who
wait,
it is. It's
wait.
Manny. Is that his
Oh,
name?
it's Manny Jacinto
Yeah.
from so the funny thing is, it's like everyone's rewatching Revenge of the Sith. I'm actually rewatching The Acolyte again because, like, for some reason, I rewatch it every 3 months because my brain is just wired to rewatch it. So yeah, no, Kylo would be number 1. Then Anakin, but I will wait to tell my whole list.
I know at least one on Jackie's. I think we all know at least one.
Yeah, I think your list would be the most interesting because I have no idea who would be on
Oh,
your list,
Han
to be
Solo's
honest
number
with you.
one, will always be number one. You can never like
You got it. Not even a question, not on my last breath. It's always gonna be my boo. Love him down.
Who was this? I
Let
missed it.
me love you down.
So should we do round robin? Should we?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that would be good.
Okay, so Mario, who is your first?
Hi, Mir. Manny Jacinto from The Acolyte would be number one. And yes, he's a Sith, technically. But
He is fine
yeah,
as shit.
he's worth simping, and he knew what he was doing. Just saying. That is a rom-com, just saying that's a whole romance. The Acolyte is not a Star Wars. It's a Star Wars movie, but it's like more of like a love story. So that's Mr. Darcy right there.
Not Mr. Darcy.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
If he was a Sith.
If he was a Sith.
Danielle, who do you got?
Okay. So, like I said, number one, the blueprint, everyone's galaxy's boyfriend, Han Solo. Because your boo, Jackie, wouldn't even exist without my boo.
That's true.
Valid.
Yeah.
He was the blueprint for sure. 100%, I can admit that. I'm not a fan, but I understand. I respect
What do you
it.
mean you're not a fan? You better fake it till you make it, girl.
We're all allowed to have our opinions,
his bar
Danielle.
was so high that like I think I was just I was just disappointed.
I don't know. I mean, if anyone, like the most toxic ass boyfriend of the series, and that's a hard award to give.
Yeah.
It's gotta be my boo. He didn't even say I love you. He out here gallivanting the galaxies.
I think my favorite is how many men thought they were Han Solo after they saw this.
Yeah.
I was just like, I think that's what gets me. Is that so many people are like, I'm Han Solo. I'm like, you're not even Luke. Like, what? So I think that's like the talk. Like that, he's really toxic because he launched so many male egos in the process of existing.
I just feel like in that movie, especially, that is the most Harrison Ford that Harrison Ford is.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I'm a diehard Harrison Ford fan, 100%, and one of his best characters by far, for sure.
Love to hear it. I honestly could just be done.
Okay. Oh wow, I didn't realize it was that long. Okay, I don't think I knew this. All right.
You don't even know. Like my mom's so tired of it. Jackie tired of it.
The way I won Danielle's heart was I gave her a Han Solo action figure in 10th grade.
Oh, that's very cute.
She imprinted on me, and that's all that.
That was it. That's all
just
you
like
need.
that.
I'm real easy.
This is good to know. I don't think I ever knew this till now.
So yes, it's no surprise. My number one, Kylo Ren. Even though he's a big whiner baby, he's my whiner baby.
Well, look at his grandfather. Like, can you blame him?
We've got a sick, twisted family tree. I love that it's literally all our favorites are all in the same family. Yeah. All right, who's your number two, Maria?
Obviously, it's going to be Anakin. The fact that he wasn't number one is shocking, even for me. But like,
Manny is hot as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I never thought anyone could actually dethrone Hayden Christensen, and then we got Manny Jacinto in The Acolyte, and I was just like, it literally rewired my brain. No, but Anakin, I know, he is the most annoying character. He is deeply flawed. He is literally walking red flag. But I'm gonna defend him. That's my man. I can't help it. It's not fair that Hayden Christensen played him. It's just truly like they knew what they were doing with that.
Yeah.
The judgment is so real. I can feel
Who's
it.
your number two?
My number two is Oscar Isaac as Poe. I mean, him and anything.
Point out that Han Solo and Poe Dameron have very similar outfits. Just I'm throwing that out there.
The blueprint, like they just made another version of him, and I wasn't mad at it. On top of Kerry Russell being kind of his love interest at points, and I could have gone with him and Finn. Either way, I was happy.
Yeah.
They were not brave. They should have made that happen because
Oh yeah,
clearly.
no, it was so there.
My number 2 is going to be Din Djarin, played by Pedro Pascal.
Oh, good answer. Oh my God, I totally forget that Riz Ahmed is in this. Yes.
I saw a timeline video of him recently. Marley actually sent it to me, and I feel like he looks hotter as he's aged versus his early
It's
days.
the Pakistani man in him. This is what they do.
Is he some I didn't know he was Pakistani.
Yeah,
Like
that's why I ride so
half?
hard for him. He's Pakistani, so
Uh,
I would like and like him and Kamal are both in Star Wars. It is really cool that like the two Pakistani men in like Hollywood are like both in Star Wars. So it's like shout out. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Who do you have, Jackie?
I did. I Din Djarin.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Sorry. My brain. It's Maria's turn.
Yeah.
Let me stop. It's Jackie's turn to. This is her game. I'm just here. Sorry.
Okay, Maria, who's number 3?
You guys have all the good ones. Obviously, I was gonna say Kylo Ren, but I will say Finn because you brought him up. So if we're not talking about Finn, definitely deserves to be on the list too. I just
I
wish
was
he was more in it. Like that's my only like complaint. Like I just hope that we get to see him more as the franchises go.
yeah. I don't know. He might be done with this shit. He tired because
I don't blame
they
him. I really don't
Yep.
blame John Boyega if he doesn't ever want to come back.
yeah, same.
Danielle?
I've got to give props to the first black man in space, apparently,
Oh,
even though we find out about Samuel L. Jackson later, but it's got to go to Billy D all the way because
mm.
he was looking fly as shit. His hair wavy and silky. Lando all day. I don't know what I was more pissed about. I don't really talk about that Han Solo movie. I don't know if it
Oh
was who they
yeah.
casted as Han Solo or who freaking what's his face playing.
Donald Glover.
There's no, I don't care. I'll fight on this hill. I don't find that man attractive in the slightest. In the slightest.
Well, Danielle, you're going to be disappointed in my number 3 because it is Donald Glover as Lando Calrissian.
No,
So
well,
it's
I'm not the only
me.
one.
Hi.
Mari's the problem too, SR. She loves him.
I love him in Community specifically. I just want to make that very clear. I love him as Troy Barnes. Otherwise, I have a lot of feelings about Donald Glover.
Yeah.
That's a different podcast. So we're going to talk about that later.
I have loved Donald Glover since he did stand up. And so that I just carry that torch. So wherever he takes me, I will follow.
I just feel like my feelings about him are more about some of the stupid shit he has said or done. He's got a
Valid.
weird issue with black women, and so I don't ride with that.
Yeah, that's why I said I have like very complicated feelings about him as a person. Because like
Yeah.
as he like his career grew, I was like, ugh, stop
'Cause
talking. To Jackie's point, like his stand up, I used to love him from like Community stand up,
Yeah.
30 Rock days. Like
yeah.
it was very different. His vibe was very
Yes.
different. He was a very blurred character. So like who he is now is very revealing compared to who he was introduced as.
Right.
I didn't see the whole Solo movie though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've tried to watch that movie, could not get through it.
Ken maintains that it is not Han Solo's story. He's like, if you just say it's Jim, a Star Wars story, like I'm fine. Like some random character, and these are his like shenanigans and what happens. He's like, but that is not Han Solo's story, and I will never believe that it is Han Solo's story.
Facts.
That's that I can see that. I feel like they just wanted to do an origin story and bank on like Han Solo as a character. Yeah.
No, I honestly, it's like Keke Palmer with that picture. I've never seen that man. That's how I feel about that movie. Sorry to that man.
It's not canon.
No.
No,
We just made it not
definitely
canon.
Maria, who is your number 4?
Okay, I have to say Leia. I was between her and Padme. Like Padme's definitely on the list, but like Leia, there's just something about Leia, of course. Like she's just. I remember someone saying that she's like such an everyday looking person, but she's just so hot when we first meet her.
Yeah.
Just like her laying there and being like, I thought you'd be taller in person. She's just so badass, and she just like ages so gracefully. So I just like love Leia's presence. I love her energy, and she's one of the best like female characters in the series. So
Yeah.
like Leia's hot, so
Love
she
it.
has to be on the list.
And her acting, I think, is way better than most of the people in these movies.
Yep.
What do you
Like,
mean?
I'm just saying.
The look on Ewan McGregor's face behind you, Maria,
I know.
says everything.
This is one of my favorite moments in like cinematic history. Your new empire. Like it's how angry he looks. This movie's a comedy, you're right.
It really is. Danielle, number 4.
My pick for number 4 is Gwendoline from playing Captain. What's the names?
Phasma.
I forgot that she's in this.
Let me tell you, I am not bisexual, but she makes me a little bi-curious. Something about her. I just like not even she's such a great actress, but then when you see her on the red carpet and in her interviews, she just has like this aura of being so
Wait, she knows who I am. Just let's
I
not forget
know,
that.
I know she
Sorry, I
does.
just remembered that for a
What?
second. She knows who I am.
Like that was insane. Adam
I
Scott
would die happy
and
knowing
her
she knows who I am. I don't need anything else in my life. I don't need my medical degree. I don't need
for
anything else. Gwendoline Christie knows who I am.
and for everyone who's wondering what we're talking about, Maria did a thirst trap video on Adam Scott from Severance, and they were being interviewed or something, and so the most of the cast were together watching her video, reacting to it, and Gwendolyn was dying laughing. I said,
And
"You made her laugh. That is hot."
I don't need anything else in my life. I mean, but I completely agree that like there's just something about Gwendoline Christie that like everyone should be questioning everything whenever they're on screen.
That's how I feel about Hannah Waddingham. Like
Yes.
in Ted
Yeah.
Lasso, I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
you're so gorgeous and you can sing,
Sing.
and like you
Oh,
command.
she's so talented.
Oh,
She can do everything.
yes, so
Gwendolyn, what I also love about her is that she's a very tall woman. She
Mhm.
doesn't fit like the stereotypical Hollywood body, and
hmm
she loves fashion so much, and she just like
Yeah.
does not let that stop her. Her husband's a little bit shorter than her, and she don't care. She is a tree I would climb. I'm gonna put it out there. Maybe she'll watch this thirst
yeah,
trap.
Gwendolyn.
Yeah. Yeah, you never know. And you know she appreciates it. She respects it. She respects her culture.
I would
What's
respect
Simping?
her very well in sexy ways. What about you, Jackie? Who's your number 4?
My number 4 is Bo-Katan.
Who?
Bo-Katan. She
Bo-Katan,
is
yeah.
a Mandalorian.
Oh my God. Thank
Oh.
you for reminding
Oh,
me.
wait.
I
Is
know
she
my
played,
reminders.
who's the actress who plays her?
I don't want to
Yeah.
get her name wrong. Katie Sackhoff.
Oh, okay. You know who I was
There's
thinking
so many
of?
Star Wars projects. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I was
Yeah.
thinking of the lady who plays Mulan. I forgot she's in it too. So many hard
Oh.
choices.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's in it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good choice.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
do need to really, I need to watch some of the other projects. The fandom has like really pissed me off. So
That's fair. I haven't seen everything. Like that's why I always get really self-conscious about Star Wars. 'Cause I'm like, I haven't seen everything from Star
Yeah.
Wars. I haven't finished Clone Wars. There's so many episodes of Clone
Yeah.
Wars. Yeah.
Okay, Maria, who is the last one on your list?
So I'm so glad you reminded me. I forgot that Pedro was in this. So obviously it has to be Pedro. I was gonna say Obi-Wan because shout out to Ewan and Obi and Kenobi because when his life is a mess, there's just some. It's Ewan McGregor for one thing, and Ewan McGregor just deserves a shout out. But like when his life's a mess, Obi-Wan looks very attractive. But I don't know, Mandalorian, Pedro Pascal, just even without a mask, you just know he's just that aura, that presence that he has.
Yeah.
So definitely shout out.
I'm
100%,
trying.
it's Pedro.
He's so damn sexy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find the actual character name
I
for
love
my
all of
person.
the like TikToks and stuff where they talk about his slutty little glasses. and his slutty little boots. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
More of that. And even like if we're talking about him or like Ken talks about him, he's like, daddy. And I was like, oh, Pedro, okay, cool.
To be fair, he is a daddy in the
Yeah.
show. So he's not wrong.
Okay, so my last person is Carrie Russell. Are we surprised?
No, it's
No.
a very good pick too, because I always feel about Carrie Russell.
She looks so damn good at this.
Mhm.
I love her so much. I love her soul. I just
Yeah,
want her to
That's
love
a really
me
good way
back.
to say it. There's just something about her.
Yeah. She
Mhm.
played Zorly Bliss. She didn't have a lot of screen time, but
Yeah.
I made an audible noise when I saw her on the screen. I said, that JJ, he keep getting me every time.
My last choice is Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon Jinn.
Very good one. I was thinking about it. Very good one.
Yeah.
I want to do a shout out that none of us picked Darth Maul. I'm very proud of us because I was a little nervous that one of us would pick Darth Maul. I've had too many people talk to me about this, so it's just like, okay. So
I am glad no one said Jar Jar.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. He may be swinging some sweet, sweet lovin'. I just would need him to not say anything.
I was like, the actor himself is very cute. But
yes,
like,
yes.
Jar Jar.
What is it,
so
Ahmed
much.
Best?
Yeah.
Is that his name? Yeah.
Yeah, Ahmed Best him.
Well, good list, ladies. Good list. Good list. So I have a question for all of us. Oh, wait, shit. Sorry,
we have
Jackie.
to throw some people in the Sarlacc pit.
Do we? I made my list too damn good. Damn it.
I mean, I know mine right away.
Oh, I have to detail one of them?
Two of them.
Two? That's not fair.
All right. Well, do you know who you want to throw?
Well, I mean, Anakin's used to it, so like, why not?
Fair.
Like, he's already burned to a crisp. Like, what's one more like it, I guess? Because the other ones are just too good. I can't sacrifice anyone else.
I'm
thinking.
I'm gonna say Oscar Isaac as Poe because I can't. There's some people I just can't. So sorry, Oscar. I wish you could kiss my shoulder like I was on the red carpet with you.
I know that reference.
Jackie.
My first cut was my last choice. Qui-Gon Jinn, Liam Neeson.
Good.
I feel like Finn's gone through too much, so I'm not going to pick Finn.
Yes.
It's just letting everyone know. Kyber is way too hot, so like, I'm sorry. I can't. I guess Mando, because he's he's covered up most of it anyway. So like, we don't barely see him anyway.
He's probably sweaty and stuff.
Yeah. In a way, I'm helping him. So
yeah.
Yeah.
My next choice, I love Gwendoline, but she can't be Carrie. She's been imprinted for too long. And Billy Dee, he brought us Colt 45 and beautiful, sultry sounds from his beautiful voice. Not singing, just talking. So it's Gwendoline. I'm sorry, girl.
We still love you.
Yeah.
And everything else we see you in.
Jackie.
And I'm cutting new Lando.
Okay. We respect that very much. We really respect that. Thank you.
Such a loss. Such a loss.
Oh no. Well, however will we go on?
All right. So our question of the week for all of us is, if you had to pick one actor to add to the prequels, who would you pick and why?
So are we in the mindset of like back then or like someone from now that we would add to the prequels?
I don't think we have to be so stringent. Whoever you guys want.
Okay.
Trying to think. I think I know who I want mine to be.
Can we do like someone we want to take out of the Star Wars franchise?
No, just someone to add.
So I'm gonna add him because like I know he's a huge fan of Star Wars, and a lot of his interviews are him talking about Star Wars, and I love him. Rahul Kohli, I
Ooh, he's so
yeah,
cute.
it's I know that sounds super random, but I don't know if you saw like with the Instagram, like everyone has been posting, obviously like Star Wars is posting, but
Hmm.
Rahul Kohli's also posting about Star Wars, and that's how I knew. And like one of his favorite celebrity that he's ever met is Hayden Christensen, so he's like obsessed with Star Wars. So him or the guy that plays Donkey Doug from The Good Place, because like they have to finish because like, everyone from The Good Place, the three friends like Manny Jacinto, the guy that plays Pillow Boy and Donkey Doug, like they all have to
Hmm.
be in it. So he's not in it yet. But so I picked two. Sorry, Raul Kohli and that guy.
You
I'm gonna
know
look up
who
his name. I completely blanking, but let me look it up.
you know who else is like obsessed with Star Wars that I didn't know was the guy who's going to be playing Superman. He is real obsessed.
And he's a giant nerd too. So
Yeah,
yeah.
super
Oh,
nerd. I was
yeah.
like, I thought you were real hot and you
Yeah.
keep
And
talking.
it's so funny because he kind of looks like Henry Cavill and Hayden Christensen combined together. So like it
Yes.
works. I see it. I see it.
My pick would be Angela Bassett because I just
Oh,
feel like
yes.
one,
Oh.
there's not enough black women in this universe.
Mhm.
Question mark, George Lucas, when your wife is black, like get it
Yeah.
together.
And whenever they are in it, they're treated badly. So we just need to rectify it somehow.
Yeah, that's
hmm
true.
hmm
But I just feel like it would be really cool to see her with her real acting chops playing against all this insanity.
Yeah. It would be nice to have a real actor in there, right?
Yeah.
His name is Mitch Narada, by the way. The
Oh,
guy that plays
okay.
Donkey Dog from The Good Place. Yeah.
I love that like his claim to fame is Donkey Dog for
I know. It's so
He was in
great.
Parks and Rec too, was
was he?
he?
Oh,
Um,
yeah. He's actually like he's in a lot of other things, but just like that's unfortunately how I address him.
I have two I I have two white boys. So
Okay.
like I was trying to like be like, ooh, this is a really deep dive, but I no. Either Jack Quaid, just because I love Jack Quaid. And I think
Valid.
he would be like a like sassy little Jedi.
Mm.
Just that.
Or Miles Teller. I just enjoy watching Miles Teller.
So two hot people, valid, so valid.
Now it's time to put Maria back in the hot seat for her three employee picks. So let's see what movies she'll stock on the shelves at Blockbuster. And just a reminder, her previous picks were Sky High, Polite Society, and I don't want to mess up the third title, so I'll let you.
The
Was it Kabhi
wall.
Khushi Kabhie Gham or like the Millennium Falcon? I believe it was a Bollywood
Yes.
movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I haven't seen it yet, but Sinners, because everyone keeps talking about it. I'm dying to watch this movie. I need to watch it immediately.
Yes,
Uh,
and when you're done, we can have a live just talking about it because
yeah,
I've had a few people say, I really wish that you guys covered this time period for sitters.
it's
It's there's so much stuff, Mario. Oh my God. And if
I
you're a
know.
history
So
buff, it's
yeah, I've had the flu unfortunately, and I was working a lot, so I haven't been able to go to the movies. So I was gonna go yesterday, but I wasn't feeling well. I was like, Revenge of the Sith Sinners, what I'm gonna watch. I didn't watch anything. This weekend, hopefully, I'm gonna watch Sinners. Oh, but that's definitely on the list. Okay, two more. I want to say Rogue One, just because like Rogue One is very good, and again, like I think with like what's going on right now, it's just like a good inspirational movie happening with Star Wars. It fits very well, and I rewatched it recently as well. If you're not ready to watch all of Andor, Rogue One's a good way to like get your like feet wet again,
Yeah.
essentially with everything. And don't want to keep being political. Sure, let's see the Iron Giant, just because I also recently rewatched it and I love that movie.
it's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's what's this Vin Diesel's best work.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
He's such a good voice actor.
Yeah.
All
All movies I recently watched for no political reason whatsoever.
Well, Mario, why don't you tell everyone where they can find you on social?
Yeah. So I'm under Maria Watches Everything, spelled Maria, watches everything. Under TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Currently, I'm actually covering The Pit right now because
right.
this is actually my first time covering a medical show ever in my career of like talking about shows, even though I have a medical background. So I'm really excited because I'm like covering like the authenticity of it because The Pit is actually very good. And then I'm also going to be covering Andor soon because I'm watching it for the first time and it's a lot and heavy. But yeah, I talk about media. I go deep dives into it. I'll talk about sitcoms and like a lot of nostalgia shows, talk about representation, talk about like deeper dives when I really like a project. So yeah, follow me on TikTok and Instagram mostly.
Yes, follow her now and keep an
Yeah.
eye out because she may have some surprises coming down the line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe. Who
yeah.
knows? May might be an exciting month. Just saying. Remember to share the good place. Just saying. The reason why I brought up that actor. Just
And if you have any hot takes or thoughts, check us out at No More Late Fees on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Threads, and Blue Sky. That's a mouthful.
Mhm.
And don't forget to drop in as we kick off Lillard Mayhem with Serial Mom. That's right, we're dedicating an entire month to our love of Matthew Lillard.
I love this. Jackie's face is so excited.
I always laugh because she always does it when I cut her out, not on purpose, but because like the way our templates are. Maybe I could do it this time.
Yeah.
We should just do like a master edit of me reacting and then like all the times I was cut out, like
but like his face in the background. I would love that.
All right. Thank you for joining us. This is our last Star Wars that we have to cover on the podcast, but
Danielle's face.
Next time you come back, it'll be a more joyful movie, hopefully.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. This movie's great.
As Jackie would say, there's nothing wrong with this movie.
And as always, be kind and rewind.